How you doing, chemtrails? Hi, Jeff. Can you hear me? Hey, one stoner, two cats. Matthew Hayden. How y'all doing? This is pawpawdabs. I'm gonna try to go live and tell a Thursday throwback story. Y'all got time? Hang around for just a little bit. Let some other people get in here, and I'm gonna roll a hog leg. Get choked up. Boy, I'm gonna tell y'all what. I'm so damn tired. I reeled up fish all day long. Bad thing about it is, I couldn't keep but two. I caught a few other types that I could keep, but I couldn't keep but two damn red snapper. Goddamn, I got caught in a damn storm. Ooh-wee. Scuba Steve bought me some of them frog tog things. Shit, I just kept on fishing. I got a little video I'm going to put up of some fish I caught, or what I could keep. That damn bunch of government people, they don't want to let us keep no fish. I don't know if I want to eat any of them some bitches either after all that BP oil spill shit. Who else is all alive? I don't know. I've been trying to figure out this damn laptop. Got my daughter's brand new and touch screen, all that shit. They keep telling me I got to have some kind of encoder. That's bullshit. My damn telephone will get on it right now. All I gotta do is mash one button. Hey, Randamonium, what are you doing, buddy? Did y'all get my email address? I think I sent you my address too. Hell, I don't know. I've been trying to answer everybody. I'm sore. Woo. Them old big fishing poles wore my ass out. We got 11 people in here already. I bet you every one of y'all done subbed to everybody. If you hadn't, you see somebody new you hadn't subbed to, sub up. Hey, Green Jeans. Crawfish? No, didn't get no crawfish, buddy. Got some red snapper. Red snappers, king mackerels. I got 2 or 3 black snapper and a bunch of damn triggerfish. We couldn't keep any of them. Boy, them things are good too. Y'all ever ate a damn triggerfish? Man, damn skin's like damn leather. But once you get to it, it's good. I hope all y'all's got something to smoke, dab, or vape. Papa's rolling some of this. Can y'all see those colors? Yep. That's what I'm gonna smoke. I hope y'all got some. Did I see Benny Loco in there? I like them damn crawdads too, buddy. I can't eat shrimp no damn more. I developed allergies. I'm gonna tell y'all a throwback story here in just a little bit. If y'all got time. Y'all know Pawpaw. I got them just keep on and on and on. I'll try to keep it less than an hour. Did Southern Dabber get through with his live? I don't know if I've been trying to figure this damn laptop out. It's got Windows 10 on it. It's touch screen, boy. My little old daughter, boy, she won't help me do it. I'm gonna get Scuba Steve down here and we gonna figure this out. Either that or I'll just use my telephone. Only bad thing about the telephone, I can't talk to y'all in the chat. I can see you, but I can't type. I guess I can just sit here and... Oh, okay. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I can't see the chat. Y'all gonna stick around? I figured tonight's throwback story. I had one of my subscribers, the Stoner Grandma. She told me I need to tell some of them throwback stories about my nana. Well, tonight I think I'll tell y'all about how I met her and where I met her. Oh, it was about 34 years ago. Back then, disco was the thing, you know. That's just what we did, you know. It was a Saturday night special, Saturday Night Live, John Travolta, all that shit. Yeah, I got into that too. Boy, I can dance. I ain't lying, I can dance. You go one of these days, Nana or Scuba, Nana can tell you. She's about the only one that can tell you, because that's the only one I've danced with in 34 years. Cheers, everybody. Blountsville. Hell, about 2 or 3 hours. I'd have to Google it. Hell, I don't even remember where I'm at half the time. Hey, Holly Two Totes, how you doing, sweetheart? Ooh, that purple stuff got me gagging on already. But anyhow, I'm gonna tell y'all, y'all show all the love in the chat, and I'm just gonna tell my story the way I normally do, because if I try to keep up with the chat, I ain't gonna be able to tell y'all the story. I thought about just recording it and then uploading it, but I said, no, everybody else is going live, so I might as well go live. YouTube said I could, so I guess I'll do it. I try not to cough too much and choke up a lung. But like I said, I guess back in this was late 70s when I met my old lady. We had a club over in Pensacola called 2001. Well, I hung out there whenever I went out. I didn't go out that much. Oogie wah wah, Keith. I'm trying to smoke some damn weed. I ain't smoked nothing all day. Been fishing. Them old boys, they ain't want me to goddamn go to work with them. They want me to go fishing with them or hunting or something. I don't hunt no more. I used to a long time ago. But anyhow, that club, 2001. I'll just put that damn joint down. If I'm gonna have to get that damn Darth Vader out here in a minute. Hit me some of these damn dabs. I'll do that after I get through telling y'all a story how I met my wife. This is for the stoner grandma. She wanted me to tell us a couple of stories about my wife. How did I meet Nana? Yeah, we caught some fish, boy. I see you. Yep, we caught them. We had to throw a bunch of them back too. They wouldn't let us keep them. I don't guess this laptop's gonna work for me. I got to download some kind of encoder. Surrounded by Keith, I'm gonna have to get with you. This is one of them new Dells. It's got Windows 10 on it. You just touch the screen and it's all that fancy shit. I don't know how to do that. I'm just now learning how to do my phone. But anyhow, that damn John Travolta dude, he didn't have shit on Pawpaw. I'm gonna tell you right now, I could cut a damn rug, boy. Anyhow, Pawpaw, I was pretty popular at this club. I was dating this red-headed girl, boy. She was pretty woo. Mean, goddamn, she's mean. She's she was jealous. You know, back then, shit. There was more women than there were men. Anyhow, this club called 2001. It was a disco club. Well, I'd been dating that red-headed girl I told y'all about. I don't know, about 6 months. I worked offshore back then. I was a welder. And sandblaster and painter. Hell, I just, if it broke down, I fixed it. But I stayed out there for about 14 days and come in for 7, and 14 and 7, so I was gone most of the time. Hey, Jackie 420, I'm gonna hook up with y'all in a Treehouse Productions here in a little while, or tomorrow or something, and we're gonna do some talking about that. Going out and giving the homeless people stuff. I sure do appreciate you doing that, man. Pawpaw does it too. Just because you recorded it, I'm going to start recording it too. So y'all can see me giving back to the community. But anyhow, I was going with that girl. And I come in offshore. She kind of acted funny, you know. And I found out that she'd been slipping around up to the club. And, well, I just didn't go see her whenever I come home from offshore. And this was, I come home on about a Saturday. Hey, Penny, how you doing, Sweet Pea? You don't mind me calling you Sweet Pea, do you, Sweet Pea? That's my Sweet Pea, Penny. Penny Art. That's a long one. Hold up. Hey, I love growing cannabis. Are y'all listening to Pawpaw's story? Okay, I will. I'll check it soon as I get through telling this little story. But anyhow, I was dating this good-looking red-headed girl, and I worked offshore. And I come in from offshore, and I kind of found out she was slipping around, dating other guys. I didn't go see her. So I kind of hung around the house at the farm for, I don't know, for 3 or 4 days. I helped my mom and daddy get stuff caught up. You know, back then, I got a divorce from my first wife, and I just, it was about a year before I even started going to the club. Hell, I had to learn how to dance first. But I learned how to disco dance. I wore them damn polyester pants and them tight shirts. Boy, I thought I was hot shit. I guess I was, because every time I went, I danced with about 300 different women. Or girls. It was girls back then. We were youngins. But anyhow, I didn't go for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. It come around, there was Wednesday night. The club, they called it Welfare Wednesday. I said, well, I'm going to go up there. I might meet me one of them girls that's broke. Needs a good man. Well, I went up there. I snuck around behind the bar and went in back there. I was pretty popular. They'd let me do just about anything. And, well, I had a buddy that worked there. He was the DJ. And I snuck in, and I just sit back there, and I drank me one of them old mixed drinks. Drank me another one. Got about half cocky. I seen a red-headed girl out there. She just got off the dance floor, boy. You know, it had all them lights up under it, and damn, one of them flashy lights in the ceiling that just goes around, and you're doing good just to be able to see with all that light stuff going on. But anyhow, she was dancing with some dude, and I walked over, and after she sat down at a little table there, and I snuck up behind her. I put my arm around her. I said, hey, you want to dance with me? She looked at me and said, ooh, shit. She said, yeah, we dance. So I got up and I danced with her. We danced the whole song. And while I was dancing with her, I looked over, and there was this pretty little strawberry blonde just looking at me. She just sitting there. She just staring at me. I was trying not to look at her, but she's so pretty. Little petite thing. Well, I knew I was fixing to cut it off with this other redhead that she was pretty too, but man, she was mean. Anyhow, I bought that red-headed girl a drink, sat down at her table, and I kept looking over at that table where that other little strawberry blonde was sitting. She was with a Filipino girl that I'd seen before. And so the old disc jockey, he throwed on one of them slow songs. And you know how it is at the club when you're slow dancing. The old girl that thought I was going to keep dating her said, let's go dance. I said, no, I don't think so. I'm going to go ask her if she wants to dance with me. So I got up and I walked across the dance floor, and she seen me coming. She started, oh shit. He seen me looking at him. You know how girls are. Well, I just walked on up there. I looked there and said, hey, good looking, I sure would like to dance with you. Anyhow, she said, yeah. We danced a couple of dances, and boy, that old red-headed girl, she got mad. Started wanting to show out a little bit. So I went to the bathroom and hid. And when I come back out, The redhead was gone, and Nana was still there. We had a good time that night, and we've been together ever since. But anyhow, I asked her that night if I could see her again. I said, how about Friday night? That was the hot night, boy, 2001. She said, okay. He said, you'll have to come and get me, because I don't have a car. Well, I went and got her. I took her out that Friday night, and found out that she had divorced her husband. She had 2 little girls. She found out that me and my first wife was divorced, and I had 2 little boys. Scuba Steve's one of them. And we kind of hit it off. This was in 82, I believe. Late 70s, early 80s, somewhere in there. You ask too many damn serious questions, Keith. This ain't no damn interview, buddy. This is my story. Tonight I feel like I'm 38. But I'm tired. Been pulling in fish all day. Making up damn leaders for them boys. They'd throw that shit down there in that damn Gulf of Mexico and they'd get stuck on the bottom. Pow! They'd tear shit up and I'd have to make them some new shit. They can do it. They can't do it quick as I can do. I wore their ass out. Just like I did myself. Gotta work the kinks out and keep going. Anyhow, back to the story. That Friday night, I went and picked her up. Boy, she was looking good. Pawpaw had on his duds. And I took her straight on back to the 2001 disco club. Well, we danced and we was having a good time. And well, about an hour or 2 after we got there, here come that redhead. Well, Pawpaw wasn't sure if he wanted to be with Nana. Because I kind of had the hots for that redhead. We'd been together for a while. But I broke it off because she was going to the club while I was off working. But anyhow, my Nana, I was dating her. I guess I was dating her. I took her out. This was our second date. Nana, she went to the bathroom. You know how she had to go powder up and all that. She done started sweating from dancing. Here come that redhead. He said, Pawpaw, what are you doing with that other woman? I said, well, I'm thinking about asking her if she'll date me. Or back then we called it going out. If she'll go with me. Oh, Lordy. Well, she said, well, you know my door's always open, sweetie. I said, yeah, she's trying to get Pawpaw's pocket again. I knew her game. I said, let me buy you a drink. She said, okay. She sat down there. It was one of them little tables you could sit about 4 people around. Me and Nana had our spot. She sat down over here. I bought her a drink. Oh boy, here come Nana out of the bathroom. Ooh, it wasn't nice. She come up there. She got her a sip of her drink. She looked at me and she said, come on, let's go dance. We got on that dance floor and we was dancing, boy. It wasn't a real fast song. It was just a regular old disco song. And she was trying to talk to me and dance at the same time. Did you buy her that drink? Or did she come over there with it? I said, no, I bought her the drink. She said, well, that's the last drink you'll be buying her if you want to go with me. And she said, when we get back to that table, I'm going to run her ass off. That's, oh, shit. Fixing to be a cat fight. It wasn't no fight. My Nana, she ain't never had a fight in her life. But she sure went over to that red-headed girl and she said, "Sweetheart, I don't know your name. I don't give a shit what your name is. But this man right here, he's mine now. You had your chance. And I tell you what, I'll treat him a hell of a lot better than you did." The old red-headed girl looked at her and said, "Well, the game's on." Well, Nana, the old redhead girl, she went walking off, and Nana, she looked at me and she said, "It's time for us to go before I have to whoop her ass." And I said, "Okay, I brung you here. I guess I'll take you home." And we got out the car, and before we got to the car, she started in on me about buying that girl a drink. You can't even talk to her. I said, "Okay, it's all right. I won't never look at her again. I won't never talk to her." I said, "From now on, wherever I go, you can go too." But we've been together for 34 years. There were several of those nights like that where my Nana had to put up with me flirting with other women. But she's sure stuck in there with me. And she's still here today. But that's how I met Nana, my wife. Let's smoke a little bit to that part of the story. When I met her, Scuba Steve was about a year old. Me and my first wife, we was together for about 5 or 6 years. We had our first son, and as long as I was working offshore and everything, she was happy. But when Scuba Steve was born, she went through some postpartum depression or something, and she just wasn't happy. We were young. We was 18 when we got married. But we wound up getting a divorce. And I guess that divorce was about the best thing that ever happened to me, because I met my Nana. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the pawpaw I am. Because she's taught me a whole lot about not being violent, not being racist, or any kind of judgmental against anyone or anybody or anything. So whenever y'all love me and you say you like me and all that, well, you love Nana too, because Nana's what made Pawpaw. But I got a daughter, and she's had 3 sons. She wants a daughter so bad. Scuba Steve's, he's got 5 children. I hadn't watched his interview with Surrounded by Keith yet. I started, but I had to get on him and tell my Thursday night Throwback Thursday story with pawpawdabs. And the stoner grandma wanted to know how I met my wife. That's right, Benny Loco. And Randomonium's got a good one. So he's got to be a good man. Cheers to that. You're welcome, Surrounded by Keith. It wasn't much of a story, it's just a part of my life. But y'all know what Penny said. I can tell you 10 stories in one story. I got ADD. I'm like a kid with a million toys. I just can't keep it on focus till I smoke some of this. I ain't smoked none all day. I had kids on that boat with me. Well, one kid, he was 17, but he's been going with us ever since he was about 10. He's pretty experienced, seaworthy young man. Did I tell y'all when we was out there fishing? We got caught in a thunderstorm. Ooh-wee. I thought I was going to get scared. Why you going to be scared of a little bit of rain? We just put our rain coats and slickers on and we just eased on. Just kept moving. Right on through the storm. When we come out on the other side, we found us another reef and started dropping bait and reeling in triggerfish, amberjacks, all kind of stuff we couldn't keep. But we finally caught us enough to come to the house and had a good time. Don't look like we're going to get to fish the other 2 days. The weather's going to be pretty rough out there in the ocean. We call it the Gulf of Mexico, but it's just like the ocean. And it don't matter what you take out there, it'll eat it up. If you don't clean it up good when you come back, it won't last long. That salt water, clean it up, then eat it up. Okay, that's all the story for tonight. So I'm gonna look at the chat. Dr. OG, Dr. Purple OG. I've been doing good, man. I love you too, Sweet Pea. Well, looks like the next 2 days is going to be pretty rough out there. I don't think I'll be out there. It was nice out there today, but when that little storm come up, it kind of beat me up a little bit, got me all sore. And but we got some fish. It was enough. We didn't spend but about $300 damn just to go catch 2 fish. That's a big ass boat. We couldn't even video none of it for y'all because it was raining most of the day. But we kept digging till we got our limit. A whale? No. Yeah, I'll take you. You can catch you. I ain't fighting that big sumbitch. Our green jeans, we caught about 4 or 5 big old king mackerels, a bunch of black snapper. We brought a good mess home, but it was still expensive. Heck, down here in Florida, they charge us a tax just for having a boat. It's called recreational tax. They tax our ass until we can't be taxed no more. Then the federal government wants to. Do I want to hunt mushrooms? Last time I ate some of them bitches, I said, Lord, just let me come off it. Let me come down. I won't do this shit no more. No, I did that stuff when I was youngin'. They don't grow near as good or as much as they used to. They put some kind of shit in the damn grass seeds, everything. It's just hard to get that psilocybin mushroom spores because of, I don't know, chemtrails. They spraying every damn. Y'all think they spraying out there in California? They do that shit here too. They killing all of us. Hell. I used to fly them damn airplanes. On certain days, it don't matter. That hot engine, that cold air, you're going to leave a trail behind you. I used to do it in a crop duster. I'd make little signs. I'd go fly out by the beach just for somebody to say, I love you. Them old air tractors, boy, they fun to fly. They won't let me fly one no more. They told me, your reflexes ain't fast enough. I said, okay, hell. Last time I flew one, I like tore the wing off on a damn pine tree. Pow! Let me get this son of a bitch back to the house. We used to be daredevils. You think this stuff right here gets you high? Get one of them damn airplanes and then jump out of it. That shit's fun. Damn old parachute whop, stops you instantly. Then you can just... Whenever I was a little kid, I used to dream about flying. I ain't lying, I did. And I didn't stop dreaming about it until I flew. Indiana pawpawdabs. No, that was just pure adrenaline junkie. If it wasn't jumping out of airplanes, it was driving fast cars or fast boats, jet skis. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story right now. We was living up in North Georgia. We had a little lake house up there, big old lake called Lake Lanier. We'd go up on the weekends and we skied behind the boat. Y'all know what that is? Well, we had them little kid toys we pulled behind the boat too for our kids. Well, my little girl Sable, she was about 6 years old the first time we let her get on that thing. She had been in the boat riding and seen us on them skis, having fun, jumping out there and doing damn flips and shit. about kill ourselves when we crashed though. But anyhow, she had one that looked like a whale. She sat on it, and had little handles. You couldn't pull it but so fast. Anyhow, we was pulling her so fast. She was sitting back there on that thing, one hand holding on, and the other hand going, faster! Faster! She didn't even have a good time riding that thing because she was too busy trying to make us go faster. She's still a water baby. She loves her beach and her rivers. Her kids is getting big enough to where she got to take them and play baseball and all that other mommy stuff. Everybody in that chat showing some love. Primo Kush, how you doing, man? Come on, get on that damn keyboard. Tell me how you doing. You still here, Primo? Much better. That's good, man. You're pretty smart fella. He knew everybody in the chat. I want to thank y'all for going over and subbing up to Primo Kush. Pawpaw's been subbed up to him for a couple of months. And goddamn YouTube unsubbed me from him. I went back over there. You give me a shout out today in your video, well, I'll be sure to watch it. Because it sure sounds funny when you hear your own name in somebody else's mouth. Especially when they talking about you. Well, I sure appreciate that, Dr. Purple. Everybody else in this chat that went to give that love that I knew y'all had to Primo Kush. I knew everybody that went there. Because I went back and checked the comments. Pawpaw might be from way down south, but I got some real smart kids. They taught me how to do all this newfangled gadgets. But anyhow, Scuba Steve, he was subbed to Primo or heard about him or something on a channel, and he's kind of new to YouTube. I've been doing it for 7-8 years. I just didn't post anything. I got a lot of stuff saved up I'm gonna post too. Some of that grow up that nobody's ever seen. If them old cameras still work, them little chip things, I think they still work though. But anyhow, Scuba Steve said, "Dad, wasn't you sub to Primo Kush?" I said, "Yeah, I know, yeah. He's in Hawaii." He said, "Well, I just watched a video a while ago. He's in the hospital." I said, "No shit." I said, "Okay, let me get over there." And, you know, Pawpaw, I got on that damn computer. I punched his name in, popped up there, and I seen over there I wasn't subscribed. I subscribed back, and I hit the like button, even though he was in the hospital and looked like he was about dead. I just sat there and tears running out my eyes. I love that island and all native islanders over there. They're just good people. They don't hold a grudge against all us white people for taking over the damn world. All us, we breed like rabbits. But anyhow, we all a bunch of Heinz 57 nowadays. I got a little German in me, I got a little Irish and Scottish and Native American and French. The only German I got in me is from Nana. She's half German. But I'm French, Native American, and Scottish. And I don't know what the other quarter is. It's probably English, European, somewhere over there. No, I have to get my family tree out. Find out it's somewhere. It's one of them weird names, Lakapiskikian or something like that. Surrounded by Keith probably knows. But anyhow, getting back to Primo Kush, I sure appreciate all y'all going over. And like I was telling y'all a while ago, he ain't no dumb man. He knew his subscribers went up. He was in the hospital sick. He knew his subscribers went up. He went to noticing all y'all's comments. And I'm going to tell you, them loving comments make a man feel a whole lot better. Y'all been gracious to me, and I knew y'all would be gracious to Primo Kush. That's the love of this cannabis community. Now, I don't know if we want... I'm not no GMO. GMO to the world blow. Don't you know? I'm not no glob mob official, but that's a cool bunch of people. I like Southern Dabbers group of people. And I hope everybody likes my stories, and maybe when I do these lives, I asked Southern Dabber if I could do it with my son before I did it. Of course, you know him. I don't care what you do what you want. But I don't want to cross over anybody else's lives whenever y'all, if somebody's going live and Y'all need to go over and show the love. That's what we need to do. There's 19 people watching now. So I guess I could sit here and talk. If I'm entertaining to you, or we could just talk. Now, I love all y'all, and I know y'all love me. When you leave them comments in those comment boxes down there, don't think that I'm not going to make it to your channel. I got a lot of shit to do. I got stuff to build, but anyhow, you know I'll be making it to your channels. I spend about at least 2 hours a day going to everybody else's channels and watching y'all's videos or going to your lives. Sometimes I spend 7 or 8 hours a day doing it, because there's so many of y'all commenting on my comments. Like I told somebody, and I told you in one of my stories, that I'm not doing this for subscribers. I want everybody to have 25,000. But I'm going to tell you, this community, there's at least 150 to 1 million. We know there's over 1 million. Jolie's got, what, 1,300,000 subscribers? We all can have them same subscribers. All we got to do is be faithful to what we do. Cheers. And the more of us there are, the less of them that there ain't. And those that there ain't is what's kept it illegal for how many years surrounded by Keith? I'd like to see you interview all of them, Keith. I got two to watch tonight. Scuba Steve and Metal Man. You ain't got no more today, do you? I got to get some rest, but I know I'll fall asleep listening to you. I do it just about every night. Well, Dr. Purple, bring your ass on. We'll get down, buddy. I got something that'll make you cough up a lung. It does me. I don't know. You probably come over and hit that shit like a boss. Look here, Dr. Purple. This is what I'm gonna put on you, Darth Vader. I ain't got big enough to hit that sumbitch yet. Well, what did y'all do today? What are y'all smoking on? I'm smoking on some I don't know, it's just purple and green and orange and red and blue. I don't know what it's called. It's just Fruity Pebbles. Well, buddy, if you come to Florida from anywhere from out west, I'm the first city you come to, Pensacola. There ain't a whole lot here. We got the beach. That's a damn big, nice beach. And we got a bunch of country. And we got some suburbs. And we got some city. Downtown city, I don't go down there unless I'm going fishing, because our city's right there on the bay, just like San Francisco. Except for it's a little bit smaller, a whole lot cleaner. We have some beautiful water here. That's right, Benny Loco. Rainbow weed. It ain't choking me too bad. It's got a lot of THCB in it. Y'all ask Surrounded by Keith. I learned that from one of his buddies. I told him I had COPD. COPD. And he told me what kind to get. And it's working a whole lot better than that damn Red Bud I got. That shit's so strong I can't smoke it no more. Florida seems like a prime growing area. Doom chaser, only if you knew. Those who know around here grow. Pawpaw been growing for 40 years right around here. And I'm talking about everything. This, it wasn't the first thing I grew. The first thing Pawpaw grew was something to eat. And my daddy was all about growing our own food. But when he caught me growing that first big crop I grew, I just knew he was gonna whoop my ass. I was so scared. I was in the barn, and I was in one of them stalls. You know, we had a big barn that had like 12 stalls for different cows. We had some for horses. I picked me one of them out, and I had been about 100 plants hanging up in there. I ain't lying. Shit. We grow big. Used to, anyway. We had plenty of forest, and hell, back then there wasn't nobody hardly here. It was but a bunch of bugs and rednecks, farmers like me. But anyhow, I grew all kind of vegetables, and I guess it was about the early 70s. Matter of fact, 73. It was the first year I grew successfully. Well, I had all that stuff trimmed up and hung up there, you know, curing it out. I learned how to do that overseas in several different countries. I went way down there to South America and got my seeds. And anyhow, boy, I thought I was just cool as shit. Boy, I was sneaky, and I'd done and growed it. That shit was 15 foot tall. I had to plant it in between the pine trees in the pine forest. We'd climb up the trees and pull the plants back toward the trees. The sun could shine on them both ways. And we had to tie them back. They got so tall, I ain't lying, we had them 15, 20 foot tall. Didn't have a whole lot of bud on it, but what was on it was way up there. We got about, I don't know, half a pound to a pound off of a plant. But it grows tall. Highly sativa dominant. Well, I had that stuff dried up in there, and it was just about cured. Been hanging there about 3-4 days. God damn, it was 100 degrees around here. And I didn't know. Hell, it was in the barn with all them damn cows and shit. I couldn't smell it. I don't think anybody else smelt it. I think my daddy just stumbled up on me. He said, "Boy, what the hell you got hanging up in there?" He said, "I ain't never seen no damn tobacco that looks like that." I said, "This is cannabis, Dad." He said, "Hell, that's what we used to make medicine with back in the day. All our medicine had cannabis sativa in it." He said, he walked over and snatched him a big old handful of it. He said, I said, "What you gonna do with that?" He said, I'm going to go put it in some damn rubbing alcohol. Make me some liniment. I said, some what? Some liniment. I said, I got to see this shit. That's the first time I had a cannabis interaction with my dad. Anyhow, we go in the house. It's a pretty good ways from the barn. You know, we walk on up in there. And my dad, he walks in there and gets my mom's spice grinder. It's a bowl with a wooden dowel looking thing. Just Mama had that thing. She'd worked it so much it was like a 8-ball. It was so round. But Daddy, he throwed that bud in there. Well, he broke it up. He throwed that bud in there and he ground it up with that thing, and he put it in one of Scuba Steve's whenever he was little. You know, I made my first batch, and I put it in one of his little baby food jars. That's the first time I tried my daddy's liniment. But anyhow, he put that stuff in a jar and poured that green rubbing alcohol in there on it and ground that stuff up same way they do alcohol extraction now. He just poured it out in an old filter. It was actually a piece of screen. Got all the cannabis out, squeezed it out, throwed it away, and he used that rubbing alcohol to put on his knees. Well, I've already told the story about first time me and him smoked together. If y'all don't know it, you're going to have to back up on some old videos and Throwback Thursdays. I don't tell a sad story on Throwback Thursday or a glad story. I just tell a story. Just most of my Sunday night stories is about people that I've helped with cannabis, and most of those people were very sick and on their way out of this old world. But there ain't but so many of them, and I ain't got but a few more actually to tell. But then I'm going to start telling you stories about what I do right now on a daily basis, because I feel like my stories needed to fill everybody in on my life, how I got to where I'm at now. So, with all that said, even though there's 17 people here, Pawpaw's going to close this thing up. And I want y'all to know that I love every one of you, and I appreciate all the comments. You don't have to thumbs up me, you don't have to subscribe to me. But if you leave me a comment, that means more than anything, because it means you took the time to say something to me. And that's better than any little pushing a thumb or hitting a little ding dong. If you leave me a comment, that's good enough for me, because I couldn't ask for anything better. I don't care if you hit the thumbs up, and I don't care if you subscribe. But if you leave me a comment, I'm going to try my best to get back to you and answer your question, or just tell you thank you. Until then, until next time, this is pawpawdabs from way down south, signing out. And y'all remember, I love every one of you.